Goat is paying resellers more money to do less work. Let's talk about it. If you're new here, I run the largest reselling coaching program where I help people scale from 0 to 10K a month in just 60 days. Right now, at the time of recording this, we have over 450 clients that we've helped scale to that goal. So if you guys want help scaling your reselling business, just shoot me a DM with the keyword growth on Instagram. I reply to everyone. Now, getting right into it, let's talk about Goat's consignment method and how it works. So with Goat rolling out their new consignment in bulk, it's making it way easier to get paid more and work less. About 10 days ago, I tried out their new exclusive access consignment program and I shipped about 14 pairs to them to test it out. Not only do these shoes sell really quickly, they also sell for higher margins. On average, shoes sell between $15 and $30 higher than what they're listed on originally on Goat, just because it's instant ship. So to explain that to those who don't understand, basically Goat has two different ways to buy. Number one is just the normal way, and it'll take about 2 weeks to a week to get to your house. The other way is instant ship, which means right when you buy it, you're gonna get it to your house in 3 days. Because of that, instant ship oftentimes sells for higher than the normal shipment rate because again, you get it to your house in 3 days. So for example, I sold this pair of Cool Grays for $400 on Goat, when in reality, they only go for $373. Again, the psychology behind it is someone saying, hey, I'm willing to pay an extra 27 bucks to get this shoe to my house 3 days from now rather than 2 weeks. The other cool thing about it is people don't like to wait, so they are more than willing to pay more money to get their shoes quicker, and it doesn't cost me anything. And in more depth, here's the reason why it saves you so much time. On average, I'm shipping out around 30 to 40 pairs per week, and it takes about 5 minutes per pair. So if you do the math, I might be spending anywhere from 3 to potentially 5 hours per week max shipping out a bunch of different shoes. Again, it does take time, but it's not the end of the world because I'm getting paid to box up shoes. But with the new Goat consignment method, it makes it so much easier. I literally get a huge box from either Nike or Home Depot. I put 10 to 15 pairs per box and I ship it to them and I'm done. It's very similar to Amazon FBA if you guys have ever heard of that. What that stands for is Fulfillment by Amazon. So that's technically how you sell on Amazon. You get a bunch of shoes, you box it up, you ship it to Amazon, they do the rest. They store it there for you, they do the shipping, they do the fulfillment, they do everything. You don't even have to worry about it. That's what Goat's doing now. So for someone like me who likes to travel a lot and do a lot of different things, it's really freaking cool because I can ship in all of my shoes to them. I don't care if I store them here or not. I can ship them all to Goat. They hold them there for me. They do all the fulfillment and I just get paid for doing nothing. So to give you an example, it will take me a lot of time to box up just shoes individually. Well, with this bulk shipment where I put 14 pairs, it only took me 10 minutes. I boxed it up, I took it once to the post office and it was done. So now with this new Goat consignment method, I can ship out 100 pairs in less than 2 hours and then I'm done. I just get paid once they sell. Plus, here's the best part. I'm making, like I said, an extra $15 to $30 per pair, more like $20 to $30 per pair. So I'm making an extra $2,000 to $3,000 for doing less work and letting Goat handle it. Plus, you might not realize this, but I save a lot of money on expenses. I get to use less tape because I'm boxing in bulk. I get to use less boxes. I get to use one big box instead of 15 little ones. And I get to save on my shipping paper. Here's the great thing about Goat. Stuff sells super quickly because it is one of the biggest shoe selling websites. So here's the other conversation. Hey, should you go to your local sneaker store and consign there? Maybe, I don't know, it's up to you, but here's the thing. What's gonna sell quicker? Your shoe on Goat or your shoe at Consignment? And now with this new Goat Consignment, you're making just as much money, if not more, and you get all the benefits of not having to fulfill your order. Plus, I do wanna say this, Goat does give the option to insure your packages, which is 1,000 times safer than any of these other local consignment shops. I will say this, there are consignment shops recently, if you haven't seen it in the news, that have shut down and owe their customers literally millions of dollars because they don't know how to run their businesses correctly. And this is being brutally honest with you guys, but there's a store in Chicago that actually owes me $10,000 of my own shoes, and they have them and they're not paying me back. See, Goat wouldn't have that issue. So again, when I'm telling you guys this stuff, I just want you to be very careful because I've seen so many sneaker horror stories where people go and consign with a store and they don't get their pair back. Again, I've had the same issue. You live and you learn, you have to continue and move on, but this is my best option for consigning shoes, getting the most money in the least amount of time, and not really having to do any work. Also, the idea for Goat Consignment, the way it works, is essentially you have to ship them shoes that are DS, so it's to be brand new, and they have to have a full box. So I do go to the outlets a lot, and I buy a lot of shoes that are missing lids. They wouldn't count. I can't consign them on Goat. So a shoe like this, I picked up these for basically 34 bucks with discount codes. Yeah, it's a really good shoe, and I'm still gonna be able to sell it. I just wouldn't be able to sell it on Goat Consignment because of the missing lid. So once again, just to show you, like, this is a shoe I'd be shipping in. Nothing wrong with it. The box is fine. Shoe's brand new. Perfectly fine for Goat Consignment, and you're good to go. The other cool thing with Goat is if you don't want your shoe on consignment anymore, you can have them ship it back to you. I believe it's like 15 bucks though, so keep that in mind. So those are all the pros to Goat. Let's talk about the cons, and there aren't very many, but this is the one that sticks out. If you do Goat consignment, you are saying to yourself that I am 1,000% gonna sell this shoe on Goat, because if you ship it there, you can't sell it anywhere else. Versus a shoe like those bricks I was showing you earlier, I can keep them at my house and I can list them on StockX, I can list them on Goat, I can list them on eBay, even Amazon, I can list them on any platform I want. Versus at Goat Consignment, if you do consignment with them, hey, your shoe's there. In reality, you can't list it on other platforms. And again, there's nothing wrong with selling on Goat, but you do have to realize that hey, you're not gonna be able to sell this shoe on eBay if you're shipping it to Goat. It's there and that's where you're shipping it and that's what you're deciding to do. But currently, I might throw up a screenshot. I have about 65, 70 pairs of shoes at Goat Consignment right now. And I'm totally cool with it. Again, it's there, it's out of sight, it's out of mind. I literally get paid instantly once it sells. So again, I forgot to mention that, but since your shoe's at Goat, there's no waiting period. Typically, if I sold a shoe today, I would box it up today, I would ship it out to Goat. It would take about 3 to 4 days to get there. It would take another day to get authenticated, and then I end up getting paid the next day. So it could be a full, 3 to 6 day process of me getting paid. Since my shoe's already at Goat and already consigned and everything's already good, I get paid instantly, which is sweet. So yeah, it's basically Goat Consignment. It's a new thing that just came out. I really enjoy it. I hope you guys actually take action on it and use it to improve your business. Because again, you can make a lot more money for doing less work. So if you enjoyed this video and you want more help, just feel free to DM me on Instagram again. Like I said, I reply to all my messages. So if you guys have any questions for me or just want to help scale, feel free to shoot me a message on Instagram. It's the worst thing that happens. But yeah, multiple videos coming out every week. And with that being said, have a good one, guys.